and getting a bunch of armor by murdering some dudes. Like we got some really lucky flail shots on people's faces and just like caved their heads in, and then we stole their armor. So we were thinking we were hot shit. We weren't. I think I ended the stream by saying, well, like, we're on day 27 and the only reason we got here is because we're reloading our save file. And that was the funny thing, because I had an off-stream save which I was working on, which I did so much better on. And like within the first 10 minutes of starting the stream, I accidentally overwrote that save file with the stream save. It was one of those things where you're like click click click, and you're like shit, I just overwrote like, 8 hours of gameplay. Huh, well, I guess we're not playing that world again. Alright, so we got the physics utils hooked up, and what are we going to want to do on our NVIDIA? Yeah, save fail. I accidentally one time I drunk quit out of StarCraft 2 when we were at EA2D. We were playing a game and I somehow like hit escape, hit quit, and then accepted like exit the desktop in the space of like half a second. And yeah, we lost that game. But those sorts of things, if you're just like on autopilot, you're just like, oh yeah, hit all the buttons. Oh Jesus, what have I done? Why is the database down? Hey guys, the website is like a thing now. Alright, so we're setting our entity group. We're able to get all of our physics components. Is there any reason to get by type? Like we could just call get physics components by type. That actually wouldn't be a bad thing. Why don't we go ahead and write that function? I can see next using that. Get physics components for type. So let's get the type. And you're going to need to pass in a T-array of physics components for this guy. That looks like a winner. Now, one of the things I've been doing recently is after I did all that hard drive cleanup and the rest, I was going through and figuring out like what was on all my machines and doing cleanup like that. And one of the things I did was I found the old Mobile Suit Gundam like torrents from college, and I was like, I should watch these again. So I've been watching the old Gundam series last week. It's pretty good. I would definitely recommend. So let's see, these are comps. This is going to equal get physics components. We're going to throw over, so if comp, let's call physics utils. Get object type for code. No, not object type for code. We can do better than that. It's object type for physics component. I'm going to say equals type, then input.add comp. There we go. Just now we can get all the physics components for a type. Hooray! And I'm going to be using that like get physics components for type probably in the movement controller, because I'm going to be like, I need all the bounding boxes for this character of type physics so I can move him and like do raycasts and other bullshit. Because probably what I'm going to do, oh yeah, this needs to be const. And this needs to be, why the hell are we going over input? What's wrong with me? For comp and comps, that's right. What would be calling? Yeah, we'll get all the bounding stuff for a specific thing, and then like we're gonna probably make like a larger geometry thing and sweep that through the world, and then do a whole bunch of stuff like that. Define type paper physics components. So we're gonna need to include paper physics component. Yeah, one of the things I really don't like about C++ is the dependency management for get object type for physics component. Yeah. What I don't like is how much just crap you have to deal with header file includes and stuff like that. Like, there are many languages where you do not have to do that nearly as much, or where it is programmatically discoverable. Enforced package names and structure really help a language. That C++ is just wild west of whatever the hell. And it allows for a lot of flexibility, but it also causes a lot of headaches. Whatever. That is how it goes. Alright, so get physics component for type is done. So the next thing that we're going to try to accomplish here is I'll boot this up and show you real quick if you're watching. Yeah, right. Safe. Basically, when we're looking at this here fat sack dude, you can see like we've got multiple collision boxes on this guy, and they're all sorts of screwed up and not really very good. Like his idle walk has got, you know, his little foots are below it, and same here. The roll's alright, but these collision boxes are all sorts of screwed, so we need to fix those, and to fix those we have to do that in Toon. So let's boot up. Let's boot it up. Let's boot up that fat sack. And I think Adam fixed the rigging objects so I can actually do something with them. But in case he didn't, I'm just gonna blame him for everything. Oh god, my frickin' interface is all sorts of screwed up here too. Yeah. Yeah, since I reinstalled all the things, I don't have the custom scripts set up, so I have to go run the thing. Access denied, access denied. Oh no. So I have to go change things. And this is moving stuff into program files, tingling harmony. Resources and then scripts. So what we need to do is I need to be able to write this file. So we're going to go into advanced security, and we're going to change this owner here to ambient energy. Let's see if that name works. What is it? Come on, give me, is it ambientenergy101? So replace owner, replace child object permissions. And there we go. If you don't know what I was messing with there, basically there are advanced Windows settings for ownership that you can change so that you can do things like edit stuff inside of program files that you shouldn't be able to edit unless you're admin. And some of our refresh scripts require some of that. Here we go. Export Dashkin. Export to Dashkin entry point. Ooh, that's the right thing. We also need reload Dashkin. And it's going to be that. We're going to customize our icons. Like having cool icons for our stuff. Let's see, this is the export button. That's the reload button. There we go. We got our stuff going on. Where the hell is like message log? Yeah, message log somewhere here. Much better. Much better. Now we can run all the things. So we need to remember how the hell to move things around here. We need to open a library. I think this is art sync rigging. Something like this. Actually, I'm probably going to need Adam to help out a little bit. So we're gonna have to go take a look and see exactly what's been where he snagged everything. So those are in the symbols library, is what it's looking like. Whitey's got him. Okay, so there's shapes in there, so we should go take a look. Inside of Bitey, inside of symbols. I don't see anything that's got symbols in it. This elements directory is just full of stuff. So we're looking for like black arrow. Yeah, so these specific things, you have to copy those out, I'm guessing. Probably elements directory. Either way. Sounds like we need a copy sync sort of thing here. Because if I go throw these off, then let's just do symbols. So we've got black arrow, black circle. We need blue rectangle. We need blue circle.
I don't claim to be the creator, but I'm a savior. I take the strange variables of human life and make something out of the crazy quilt.
What the fuck is blue circle?
Hundreds of lives.
There's nothing there. There's nothing in blue circle. Where is the blue circle? It's gone.
Hundreds of lives. Something out of the crazy quilt.
There's nothing in shapes. Where'd it go?
I don't claim to be the creator, but I'm a savior. I take the strange variables of human life and make something out of the crazy quilt that saves hundreds of lives. Something out of the crazy quilt.
It's like I don't see event text. Well, there it is. That's there. We need icon. Icon 1? That There's nothing in it.
Hundreds of lives.
I don't claim to be the creator, but I'm a savior. I take the strange variables of human life and make something out of a crazy quilt that saves.
Yeah, trying to figure out how to get the rigging stuff in here, because it's kind of a problem, it seems like. Red circle, red rectangle, arch pivot. Do we have green circle, rectangle? Purple circle, purple rectangle. Is there a yellow circle and yellow rectangle? We definitely need a blue kind of a text in there. Circles there. Oh, let's see, blue circle anywhere. Nothing in RG pivot, so maybe it's under pivot. That doesn't look like it. Is it just called icon? Is that what it is? No, there's nothing in icon. Nothing there either, yeah. So it looks like we're just missing those two things. Where is this freaking thing? Control shapes, and it's supposed to be. Oh man, what a nightmare. Yeah, I just want text. I make folders, but that doesn't do anything. These aren't even part. Wow, that was a lot of stuff. hell is everything? Some bitey. It was somewhere else. Where is everything? Ah. Where are the pallets? They're gone, what? Alright, so it was the D drive or something like that? see. I'm gonna mute myself here for a little bit.
Yep. You can't hear me? Oh, okay. Right, right, right. In in your library, you'll see the stage library, right? Can you see that? The little stage library drop down. Have you got a Harmony Premium library? You know, you could probably drop. Oh, god damn it! Fucking hell. Um, there's no stage library there. Fucking hell. All right. So that link that in documents under Toon Boom Stage Library. Do you have that on your computer? Right. Yeah. Uh, right. Well, you could probably drag it into Harmony Premium Library, and it will appear there anyway. So you could do that. So instead of like replace that link that I sent you with Harmony Premium, and then just refresh that folder. I think you can just right click and refresh it, or press F5. No, no, no. See, symbols, it'll only show up if you're actually using it in your scene. So the Harmony Premium library. So now, because they consist of symbols, the Harmony Premium folder is just a local directory, but the symbols folder is actually part of the scene. It's what symbols are in your scene. So drag it from the Harmony Premium library into the network view, just anywhere, just drop it anywhere. And then if you refresh your symbols library, you should see that it now has those symbols in there, hopefully. Uh, uh, yeah, yeah. Right, right. Yeah, and I've never dragged because I fucking don't see any point to using symbols up until now. I've never used it, so I've never dragged from, say, the Harmony Premium library into the symbols folder, but it looks like you can do that. But I normally, if I need something that I've saved elsewhere that I use in other files, I'll just save it to the Harmony Premium library or the Stage library, which I've got, um, into yeah, yeah, yeah. And in uh, in my Harmony Premium library, I created a couple of, and they're the ones that I sent you. They're just a couple of handy bitey rigs that consist of the same symbols, but every time I drag it in, it just adds more symbols to the library, which is it adds more symbols to the file, which I find a real pain in the ass. But that would be good, but we set up the color directory so that we could share it, so that we can, if I change colors, then it will update on your machine. But I think because we settled on symbols and a symbol, the reason we settled on symbols is because that is saved in the file. so there's no need to share it elsewhere. Um, yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah, yeah. I had no idea you didn't have a stage library directory. The other thing is, when we decided to settle on symbols, I created all the new symbols. I updated them and just saved them into that shapes folder in the symbols directory. So that's where all they all are. But to get them into Fatzak's folder, yeah, I'd never done that before. So I guess you would just copy and paste them across to there, or centralize that directory so that somehow multiple files can share the same symbols directory. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Next time we're talking, I'm slammed on this Bob's thing, but next time we're talking, just remind me where the rigging folder is and everything. I probably won't be touching any of that until next weekend. Yeah. Right.
Awesome. Well, fine. You can hear us both now, stream. Fine. We're having our secret conversations here. Anyway, thanks for helping me out. I think that gets me to where I want to be.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. All right. I'll be doing this stuff next weekend, so we'll have to talk about where that rigging stuff is saved.
All right. Yeah. No problem. All I
All right.
needed was to get started, so we're good.
Cool. Okay.
All right.
Goodbye.
Thanks. Later.
See ya.
Yeah. Fail. Stream fail. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I was just asking Adam basically. I need to rig these things up, and I was asking him where everything went because he changed everything. He changed everything because it needed to be changed. Things were kind of messed up, and basically, we are sharing these symbols. We're sharing these little rigging objects between our two computers, and Toon Boom doesn't really play too nicely with all this stuff, so we're kind of figuring out exactly what the right process is for that. And we had a couple different ways of doing it. And the big thing here is that we kind of had the same basic, we had the same basic idea, but we kind of went at it very small, different angles, and so we're almost there. We're almost in sync. It's like we think differently. Like we're different people. We're different people. And basically, it was just like it pretty much boils down to where the hell are the rigging objects, and they were on a file on his computer that I didn't have. Some of them were over here. That's what I was trying to pull out earlier, and there were just like two missing. I was like, where are these? So got that sorted out, and I need to re-rig this sack of fat over here. Yeah, different people. Oh yeah, Karahan, you're absolutely right. We weren't gonna jump on a call, and then we did, and whatever. Next time I'll just pull him on stream anyway, so people can listen to his banter. Alright, so I need to display all the things. Pronounce rage? No. So what we've got here is the old rigging basically was complete shit, and it was complete shit because I made it. And the new rigging is awesome because Adam made it. And there is quite a difference between Adam making something here and me making something here. So I just need to start from the top, I think. So we're gonna need a black circle. Alright, so I'm starting to see where this is. And this guy, we need to copy down our coordinates. Where the hell are our coordinates? There they are. That's looking a little bit more. So this is at 0 and then 10.8 south. Yeah, some about that. I don't have a fiddle though. So we're 0 and then 10.8 south. So now Adam has had all the fun on stream rigging these things up. Now I get to do that. You guys ever think about that? How awesome is that? Get to watch me rig up stuff in Tune. This is a first. So where do we want this thing? Fat sack is gonna be like looks like 1 is pretty good for his size on him, but height. Let's see, a 0.5, 0.8, 0.6. Yeah, so we're gonna do a 0.6. So we were at 0, so we're gonna do a 0.5 west. No, we need a 1.0 west. And then for this, let's see, 12 south? Is that looking right? Yeah, 12 south. Okay, so why don't we just write that down real quick over here. So for our fat sack rigging chords, the pivot should be at 0 and then 10.8 south. And our boxes should be 1, 5.6, and they should be located at -1, 12 south. By -1, I mean 1 west. So there we go. Yeah, as long as we're not just having disagreements. Be like, we need to take this off stream, Adam. And we get all angry at each other and, you know, mute the stream, and then we're actually not angry at each other. And we're just like fucking with people, that trying to make them think that we hate each other. I would never do that though. These are all like weird looking. They got that crazy like cobalt blue on them. Spoiled it now? Nah, we're gonna make it real dramatic. Come on, I want you to move. That's better. And you need to go at -1. Does -1 actually work? It does. It works. -12. -0.6. Alright, so that is Dig. Dig is rigged. And if you don't know, Dig and Rig is a game made by Digipin students. I have not played it, but I hear it's good. Why doesn't it have a keyframe on it? Let's see, this should be at -10.8 and 0. And we need a blue rectangle, and then another purple rectangle. Alright, so we need to set these things up. This is at -1. No, it's, yeah, it is a -1. 12, 0, and then 0.6. No, that's not what we wanted. We need to be on frame 1. And we'll get better at doing this quickly. It has been quite a while. Just wish I could tab to the next coordinate. 6. Good. Alright, so we got that done. So now let's rig up this. So we're gonna need a black circle, a blue rectangle, and a purple rectangle. Excellent, so let's increase those exposures and let's set these things properly. So you should be at 0. -10.8. So what else is going on for everybody else? Anything interesting? Or just the same old boring everything? one.